Hey Aquarius, this is Alex, and I'm here to bring you your weekly love reading. I hope you guys are doing well. That one almost fell off the table. But I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much to all of my new subscribers and all of your likes and shares and comments. It means everything to me that you guys stop by and watch my videos and like, share, and comment. So thank you so much. Let's see what God, angels, and universe has for beautiful Aquarius as we exit this very, very tough Mercury retrograde. And Aquarius, looks like you're kind of going out with a bang. You got 3 wands right out the gate. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This says to me, I'm looking here at this reading, you make a decision about how to proceed. Kind of feels like you get this maybe weird monkey wrench. Someone kind of sends you a message out of the blue. Angels are saying redirecting. Oh, Jesus. Look, another wand. 4 of the 5 cards are wands. And there you go, my loves. You showed up in your own reading with the star at the bottom. And we have the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which kind of says to me, angels just said pigeonholed. I kind of feel like you guys are, angels are, kind of feels like your hands are tied, right? You're looking for, okay, look, more wands. Jesus Lord, Aquarius. What do you have going on? You have 2 work cards here with the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Excuse me, 6 of Pentacles as in money. All right, well, this reading don't look like it's about a whole lot of love. You know, you got the 5 of Cups there saying, you know what? Maybe it's just not for me. Maybe I just need to sit down. There you got Venus sitting there, which is Libra and Taurus. You got the 5 of Cups twice. Did somebody just disappoint you? Did you disappoint each other? Angels just said disappointing efforts yielded disappointing results. And this card fell out too, which is Taurus, the commitment card, right? So we're going to take that as well. Look, you got the 8 of Wands again on the bottom. Aquarius, what in Sam Hill do you have going on? All right. Normally I just put out 5 cards in the bottom, but you know, y'all are special today. So we're doing 6 cards in the bottom, 7 card reading on top, 8 cards on the bottom. So Aquarius, looks like you were headed. You were trying to make a decision on something that you had gone back and forth with. You know, it was almost like, up, ready to go. I'm going to do it. I made my decision. Just going to jump all in, right? Angels are saying to me, you tried to motivate yourself. You tried to give whatever this is a fair shake, a fair opportunity. It's almost like, look, I'm all in, is what I'm hearing from you, Aquarius. You know, especially here with the 2 of Wands, you know, you had one of 2 choices, but y'all know my motto, okay? Don't just choose one, choose both of them suckers, okay? So if you don't know which way to go, go all ways, okay? And figure out which one is the best one for you. But I kind of feel like what I'm hearing intuitively is that I feel like there was some sort of intuition, gut feeling, thought in the back of your mind saying, don't do it. Don't do it. Be careful. But it was like, no, I'm just going to go all in. I need to be very clear. I don't mean that you guys ignored that voice. I just kind of felt like whatever this forward movement was and this forward action was, you didn't take that little voice into consideration, right? And I think that that's why you have the 5 of Cups here twice. Because it was almost like you both had great intentions, but maybe it just didn't work out in your favor. because you moved too quickly and you overlooked a couple of steps in the process. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, right? This is not necessarily all or nothing, but you guys know the Six of Pentacles is like breadcrumbing, right? It's almost like, let me give to those who don't have. You know, this person, yeah, you know, they may not be all of what I want, or you know, they may have to work on certain areas, or they're working on certain areas, but I'm going to go ahead and give them a chance. I'm going to go ahead and let them know, listen, I'm all in. I'm here. I want to work this out. I want to do everything that we have to do to kind of get this going. But what I'm also feeling intuitively was that this person perhaps never gave more than the breadcrumb, right? You guys might have not reached a point of balance in this situation. And angels are saying to me, by the way, Aquarius, that is your Achilles heel. I kind of feel like you guys always wind up in situations where you're given way more than the person who's in the relationship with you. Okay? And these two cards, believe it or not, tell that story, because it's almost like you're coming to the table with all 9 of those pentacles. Mind, heart, spirit, body, everything is authentic. Y'all are in this. It's like, let's go. Angels are saying to me, I just heard the little voice that many of you might have heard, and that was, okay, now, you know this is how you get in trouble, right? I kind of felt like, to an extent, you were warned. And angels are also saying to me, too, it's 100% okay to have committed, jumped in both feet first, right? From an attitude perspective, like, yeah, this is going to work, everything is going to work out. But when it came to, say, for instance, your time, your resources, sacrificing, that word is singing and ringing in my ears right now, Aquarius. I kind of felt like you over-sacrificed, okay? You over-sacrificed. I'm getting chills around my ears. And that's exactly why you fell short. Because it's almost like you were the only one given. This is, to an extent, almost like unrequited. Or, again, it's not balanced. One person was given way more than the other person, right? One person was breadcrumbing, but then the other person was given way more. Now, I didn't hold this card up yet, right? Because this is the card where all the shit hits the fan. This is where all the controversy begins. This is where the arguments begin. This is where the conversations start. Well, hey, I noticed, you know, I'm the one, every time we go out, I'm the one flipping a bill, or, you know, I'm always waiting on you. I always have to make the decision, right? Somebody was overloaded. Somebody was completely overloaded. And I feel like it was you, Aquarius. But then, like I said, I kind of feel like this is your history, right? Angels just showed me the symbol of the water bearer, right? In the sense that you're the one who's always carrying the relationship. Again, guys, I'm getting chills left and right. I feel like I'm talking to somebody specifically out there. Okay? And yes, absolutely. If this is you and your situation, you definitely must leave a comment. Okay? Because, you know, you were the one, oh, wow. I was just going to say you were the one, again, who are always trying to make the sacrifices and always showing up to the table with a positive attitude, with the money, with the direction, with the goals, with the enthusiasm. I don't see any cups here, but, you know, it's almost like you were the one who is doing everything in your ability to move this along and move this to a great place. Now, these two cards typically are really, really, really excellent, good cards. You know, the Empress, come on, that's Venus. Venus is over health and happiness and prosperity and beauty and just all of those things, birth and life. Okay? And the Three of Pentacles says, you know, this is teamwork that makes a dream work, right? I feel like this is what you wanted. This is what you thought the relationship was going to be. Perhaps the person that you were dealing with, Aquarius, duped you. You know, kind of came to the table like, yeah, we're going to do this, I got that, and we're going to make this work, and la. But then maybe as time went on, you saw that maybe it was all talk and no action. You know what I mean? Like, again, for some reason, you were funding this relationship. And yeah, funding could mean money, but like I said, it could also mean sacrifice and energy and time, enthusiasm, direction. You know, it's Friday night. What are we going to do? I don't know. What you want to do? Well, hey, how about we go over here? It was almost like I really, really want to say you were leading the relationship, but if this relationship was balanced, I could say you were leading the relationship. But because the relationship was imbalanced, you were carrying the relationship, right? You had high hopes. You wanted this to go somewhere. You wanted this to grow. You could see yourself with this particular person, but they fell short, right? They fell short with the Five of Cups and the Three of Wands here. Now it's just like, okay, well, you know, this didn't work out as I planned it to. So what am I going to do now? This Three of Wands is usually the card of discovery, you know, trying to figure out where do we go from here, and just like the Two of Wands, which direction do I take? I have a couple of options. I can go left, I can go right, or I could stand still, right? Momentarily. Okay? Now, here's the quirky thing about these two cards together, right? Because that kind of says to me that I hear you, Aquarius, saying, oh, I'm right back where I started. You know what I mean? You had such high hopes for this, but it led you back to the very beginning, which was dealing with what you always deal with, right? Now, y'all know I don't just read these cards and send you on your way. I want to also help you heal and give you information not to wind up in this situation again. And Aquarius, it is very simple. Just like I said earlier, you can absolutely look forward and jump in with both feet. That doesn't mean that you blast open your pocketbook, you blast open your heart, you blast open your resources. That stuff has to be step by step, right? Baby steps. Oh, I really like this person. Angels just said to me, when you guys find someone that you really like, that does trigger something inside of you where you just kind of quote unquote open everything up to this person. Now, it's a beautiful thing that happens to you, Aquarius, right? But it hurts when it's just you. It hurts when you're the only one bringing anything to the table. You know what I mean? So going forward in the future, the thing to do is either get your commitment, right? Make sure you know who this person is. The Hierophant, Taurus, represents old shit, tradition, things that have been around for years and centuries, foundations, okay? You have to build a foundation first before blasting open your heart, your pocketbook, so on and so forth. Okay? And what I'm also getting as well is that it's sad when you have to kind of change who you are because people keep fucking you over. Sorry for the French guys, but it's hard when you have to change yourself because society and dating and people are so messed up. But you have to do that in order to protect yourself. It becomes extremely beneficial when you do it for yourself, right? You're doing it because of them, because of how they are, but also at the same time, it protects you and protects who you are. Okay? So, Aquarius, going forward, right? When dealing with your happily ever after, your finances, longevity, laying foundation, investing in people, investing in who you are. We know you're wanting, wishing, and, you know, you're always hopeful. You're like the hopeless romantic. You're the hopeless optimist, right? You have, so, especially the people you like, or I should say specifically for the people that you like, okay? You're just wide open, and we're saying it's beautiful about you. However, when dealing with something long-term, you have to take the steps to build that foundation, okay? The Ten of Pentacles, of course, has everything to do with longevity, security, you know, things kind of being on the up and up, right? The Hierophant is tradition. It's marriage, it's advice, it's listening to that inner voice. It's going back and looking at your history and learning from your history and applying it in your future to invest in yourself and invest in future relationships, right? We don't want you to forget that, right? Angels are saying, but this trigger to just blast everything open, I hope that this video does help you guys, for those of you who it is resonating with. I hope you now realize, say for instance, that this actually does happen to you, so you can change it, cap it. We're not saying get rid of it. We're not saying it's bad. We're not saying any of those things. We're basically saying wait before you activate it, right? Understand and realize who it is that you're dealing with. Let time go by. Get to know somebody a year, 2, 5. I don't care. Because as much as you guys open up, as much as you reveal, as much of yourself as you're giving to this person, Aquarius, you need that time. You need that time to kind of figure out, who the heck am I getting involved with? Okay? Now, with the Eight of Wands again, right? Because the Eight of Wands came up here, and the Eight of Wands is here. You have the Five of Cups here, and the Five of Cups there. That basically says to me, although you are disappointed about this situation, either your person is still trying to quote unquote get you back and re-engage you, and why wouldn't they? Shit, they're the ones who are benefiting. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like this person is still in your ear, still wanting to, again, re-engage you. I don't feel like this person is necessarily taking advantage of you. I don't. I just kind of feel like they're used to not trying, right? Not only that, but what I'm also getting as well is that for some reason, somewhere in this relationship, Aquarius, you may have never really asked them to try. You know, you could have had all of these high hopes about what it was going to be and where we're going to go, but maybe you never gave the person a chance to show and prove, right? Because again, maybe your nose was that open. I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. She shoots back. Anyway, let's see what God, Angels, Universe has for you with the Romance Angels cards. Yeah, just take your time. It's not even a matter of taking your time, but it's watching and learning, right? It's kind of capping your emotions, not allowing your emotions to release to an extent. And the way that you do that simply is just continuously say to yourself, you know, you could be like, oh, I love this person. Oh my God, they just make me so happy. There has to be some sort of caveat in there that says, that's great, but we still don't know them. That should immediately kind of deactivate the emotions momentarily, so you can get back in the business of learning who they are, and not necessarily just who they are emotionally, because relationships don't last on pure emotion. Relationships last on practicality and reality. Okay, so in real life situations, yeah, if you guys go on 3 dates and they don't even offer to leave a tip, or they don't offer to treat you, that's something that you need to push those emotions to the side, Aquarius, and pay attention to stuff like that. Because that's what's going to get you exactly back in the same situation over and over again if you continue to neglect or ignore those particular red flags. Sorry about that. Right? If you continue to ignore those red flags, this is going to continue to happen over and over again. So we're basically saying to you, we love that you want to love. We love that you have the love. We love that you have that in your heart and that love in your heart. But there is a time and place to activate it. When you have learned, is this person worth it? Is this person, you know, someone who I can commit to? Is this person commitment worthy? Right? Angels are saying to me in the beginning, it looks like it, but somewhere along the lines, they fall off. Anyway, first card, look at this. I can't. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I can't. My angels, you know what? Drinks are on me tonight, guys. All right, let's look at the next card. I tell you, get to know each other before you release those emotions. Oh my God, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. This is whether it's in this situation when you pull back, if you're currently in this situation, if you're currently in a relationship, you don't necessarily have to say anything. You don't have to argue about it. You know, you're probably already pissed off and hurt already. The Five of Cups twice, right? If you're wondering if this is going to last, should I leave or should I stay? You got the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, right? Should I leave or should I stay? Just don't say anything. Do everything you're supposed to do normally in a relationship. Now that you're feeling kind of quote unquote salty or disappointed, allow those emotions to subside and just watch them. Just observe them. Give them like maybe a week or 2 or 3 and just observe them, because now your emotions are not blocking your vision. Okay? This is the next card is a card of trust, right? And again, here's the messed up part of this observation, Aquarius. When you see the red flags, they're red. Don't try to make them orange. Don't try to make them pink. They're red flags. Now, by the way, it's up to you guys whether or not you want to deal with them. Just because you see a red flag doesn't mean, hey, I'm going to leave this person. The next part of the analysis is, can I deal with this or not? Is this a deal breaker or not? If it is, then you guys make the decision on that. Okay? Last card. Oh boy, this is a long reading. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I can't. I think that's important too, by the way, Aquarius, right? I absolutely think that's important, because you go into these relationships highly enthusiastic, but at the end of the day, do you really know what you want? When it comes to building this foundation, do you know what that looks like? Do you know how big it is? Do you know how long it is? Do you know how long it takes for you to lay the foundation? You know what I mean? I do kind of feel like this situation, hopefully in this video, is the straw that breaks the camel's back to get you to finally change in your approach when opening yourselves up to people that you date, right? And as a part of, you know, the straw breaking that camel's back, we have to figure out what's the next steps. What's the next moves? What are we going to do? Right? Because I'm tired of this. I can hear, trust me, I can hear some of y'all out there saying, I'm putting up with this shit for too long. You know what I mean? But maybe the reason why you're putting up with it is because you don't know what you should be putting up with in the first place. And angels just dropped the mic. As in, I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. All right? If the video resonates, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up if it does resonate. Like, share, comment. Leave me a comment. Like I said, if this is your situation and you are fed up, then you need some changing to do. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Love you. Bye.